Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So this week I'm going to be using this really old but really bright and pretty kikki.K collection. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so I'm going to be using some very old stuff today. One is old and has been in my collection for a long time, and the other is old and new. So I've had this kikki.K sticker book. I don't know what it's called, but it's been in my collection for a really long time. I'm pretty sure I bought it in a destash. This I know I bought in a destash, and I think I paid $6 for this. It's just some pattern paper. I don't think I've seen pattern paper from kikki.K that often. Like, I know I've seen wrapping paper, and obviously stuff that you get in paper lovers books, but I don't think I've ever seen it like as 6x6 paper. So I thought I'd really quickly just show you the different designs you got. So you got some flowers, you got some hearts on yellow. This is good paper too, like it feels thick. You got the two little horsies with the flowers. Got the yellow version of that green one but smaller. Some spots, which I love. Some flowers with a border. Some pink candy stripes. Green backgrounded triangles, plain backgrounded triangles. And more of the spots, more of the green triangles, some checks. A couple of these obviously are double ups. There's flowers again, the hearts again. I love the black and white spots, the yellow flowers, the yellow chevrons, I knew I'd get the word. Flowers, spots, triangles, hearts, flowers, horsies, chevrons, flowers, dots, hearts, and then we're done. Now the reason I put this one off to the side was because I'm going to use that. The rest of them I'm going to put back for now, and I'll think of something to make with them later. But I just thought I'd show what I got. It wasn't worth a video all by itself, but to show you really quickly before we get into it. And I know you guys love kikki.K like I love kikki.K, so it's fun. Alright, so I'm going to start off with grabbing my little paper trimmer, and I'm going to trim off a section or a slither of these triangles. So I am guessing, I have a feeling I'm going to waste a little bit of this, but anyway. So I'm just going to cut that, and I'm going to stick that at the bottom here. Yeah, I think I'll just cut them to strips. So I'm just going to cut 4 strips. I can always trim it down if I need to. So I'll just cut 4 of these. But remember to keep that down, because otherwise it's going to, you know, cut my finger off one day. And then I think I'll put pink at the bottom and green at the top. Pink at the bottom and green at the top. And I'm just going to have the triangles facing inwards. Now I need to take that grand final day sticker off, because it is definitely not grand final day on the last Saturday in September, which feels completely stupid. But anyway, so I'm just going to take this off, and I will re-stick it onto the correct day in October. Oh, it feels weird. It should be grand final week, guys. This should be grand final week. This should be my favourite decoration of the year, and it's not, and that really bugs me. But anyway, it's still coming. We still get to do it. So I'm just going to stick this down just with glue tape, and I'm just going to try and make it kind of in the middle, so that it doesn't look too out of place, although that edge isn't quite straight. Glue dots, they'll always come up a little bit for you. There you go. So I'm just going to stick these down on the top and the bottom, and then cut off the excess, and I'll be right back. I didn't mean to do that, guys. I had not a lot of fun in that area trying to get all that right. But anyway, I actually kind of like the difference in the stripies and everything now. So anyway, so then I'm going to jump into this sticker book, and I'm going to grab this bit. I don't know why there are like inserts in here. It's weird, but I'm going to use these flag stickers to cover up the days, and then I'm going to put the days back in. So I'm going to white them out because this is a little bit, I'm just going to put the green one at the bottom just because I can. Because then it's got the pink near the green. This is going over the top of the foldy one we did last week, so it's not sitting as nicely. So I'm just going to put all these flags on over the top of these, and I'm just going to alter the colours, and if some have stripes and some have spots, and etc, etc, etc. Now, these are reasonably old stickers. They've been in my collection for a fairly long time, so I'm not expecting these to be perfect. The darker one's fine not to have the white out underneath. I think it was just the green, and maybe the yellow will need it. Now you're going to say to me, but Ashley, there's only 6. I'm going to use one of these big ones, and I'm going to cut it in half. Oops, didn't do the best job there, but that's alright. So I think I'll use the yellow one here, and then on the other side I'll cut. Oh, because then I'll get 2. I'm just going to move that blue one. A little bit of white out, not white out, undo. I have a feeling that would have come up fine, but better to do it than not. I'm going to put the the teal and the blue spot. I'm going to put that at the top. I'm hoping that that's going to be different enough from the things at the top, and then I'm just measuring out how big this is, sort of like just over 6, because it isn't going to be exactly the right size, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. It is a little different, but it'll be fine. I don't actually think I'll notice eventually. I just need a bit of scrap paper because my whiteout's not doing so great. It's a little bit shorter, but I think it's okay. I'll use the blue. And then I'm going to move, oh no, I'll leave it there for now. When I get the others on, because I'll have to move these around a little bit. So I'm going to use the bits and pieces, or this teal one, to cover up the bits and pieces, because that way they're a far... I'm just going to flip the flags over so they go in the opposite direction on the other page. Don't like that those are smaller, but I can get over it. And then I'm just going to add in the days of the week using these lime and mortar stickers. I just really like the font on it, and I like that they're a bit bigger. So I'm going to put those in the middle. And then there are some numbers in here, but they're big. They're big. And I thought that would be really cool, except I've just realised that they're just 10s and stuff, and I don't have, these are all the 20 something. 21st, and I don't want to put 2 of those. So I was going to use these, and then I thought, no, I'll use the stickers that come in it. Now I'll go back to what I was going to do in the first place. That just wasn't sticking. So what is it? 21st. Apparently I used them for the exact same ones last time. Or pretty close to the same ones. So these fonts match, so that kind of helps. So I'll stick the day on the flag and then the date just outside the flag. So from there, I'm going to turn this into, I haven't decided if it's going to be a Happy Mail one or if it's going to be got these really, again, I'm pulling out all my old stuff. This is an old kikki.K to do sticker, which just isn't dark enough, so I'm going to leave it off. I'm just going to put a little Oscar and Lou sticker on this side, and I can just write Happy Mail on the bottom. I'm not going to go too nuts with that this week. And then I'm just going to play with some stickers. Just, that's it. Now these are reasonably simple. There's nothing too crazy about them, but I love that they match that paper. It just makes me really happy. So I'm going to grab this one that just says today is a great day, because I think we all need to be reminded at the moment that days are great days. It's going to go on this side because I don't want there to be too much mint on the other side. So that can go there. These really are more birthday stickers, but I think I can make them work for other things. I'm going to put in a tag because it's been a long time since I've used a tag. I'll grab this pink one and have that. There's no footy on, so I don't have to worry about doing the flipper because it's a bye week. I'm just going to clean the little knobblies off this one. Just grabbed the trimmer out because I really hated the fact that that wasn't sort of even, so I just fixed it up. I just need to punch the hole a bit big because it won't fit over my rings. There we go. So it's going to sit at the bottom. I'm going to put some flowers and some hearts and definitely one of these little horses. Now I do actually have some other stickers like this, but they don't seem to be quite the same collection. I'll show you in a sec. Put that one there. Put a couple of these flowers. Oh, I like the way they're cut. I want some yellow on this side anyway, so this is good. So this is the other sticker book that I've got that kind of matches this collection, but not quite. It's like the same collection, but a different color collection, if that makes sense. So same thing, but just different colors. And then it's got a food one on the back. Because I was trying to match that one in here, but it's not going to work. So let's just keep sticking these stickers around the place. This one feels like a really simple week. I'm not doing anything too complicated. Just wanted to do something fun, something different. It's been a long time since I've just used just stickers. Well, just kikki.K stickers. They can't all be winners, guys. Does it make sense that I really love doing the weeks like this where it's just simple? It's not too complicated. Like, I love doing the complicated ones. I love playing with my Planners Anonymous ones and just pushing myself so far out of the realms of what is necessary. But there's something really cool about bringing it back and doing something really, really plain and simple like this one. I do want to add just one thing in, which is I want to grab one of these bits of paper. I'm just trying to decide which one. I think it kind of has to be this spotty one, out of necessity. So what I want to do is have a flipper, which isn't actually to be a flipper, it's to be a more of a to-do list or a bits and pieces of things I need to do. I know I don't need to do any footy stuff this week, but I still want to have just something. Now I'm just gonna pull this out one more time because again it's not quite even and that's just gonna bug the crap out of me. So I'm just gonna trim off a tinsy bit and then I'm just gonna fold it in half and glue it. It's that simple. So I'm just cutting it off. I think these two are even, it's just the top and the bottom that don't look quite right to me. So I'm just going to trim off just a little bit. I'm going to start off with two, like just a really little slither, and I can cut more if I need to, but I think that's right. Then I'm just going to grab my scoreboard out. I'm going to measure this, work out how big it is and how big I need to fold it. So it's just over 15. So I'm just going to mark it at 7.5. 7.8.
7.5 and a half.
And try and find. Go. You can always trim it just a little bit if it's not quite perfectly in the middle, but that actually is. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. Just reinforcing that fold, and I'll just stick them down. You could have this as a pocket if you wanted, and if you didn't want to fold them together, you could kind of make it as a little pocket. Yeah, of course I ran out of glue. But I like being able, this time I'm going to like being able to write on both sides. So I'm just going to stick that down. And I punch the holes in. So I want it to sit on this side. Actually, I'm going to stick something on it in a second. I have an idea. So I'm just going to punch the holes really quick. Actually, I'll mark it first and then punch the holes. And just on the front, just going to grab out. So there are some months in here. I'm just going to grab the October. And then just with the letters, I'm just going to do plans. Actually, we'll do ideas instead. Actually, let's do to do. I'm just going to play with the colours a little bit. So, use the blue T, the pink O, etc., etc. So I'm just going to stick these down. There we go. And if I need to, I can make this a November to do, or just leave it as something else on the back. But just for now, I think that's fine. And I'm going to leave it at that because I think actually that looks really cool. I really like the spots actually. I think that kind of added something that I didn't have. The only other thing I'm going to add, I'm just going to add a balloon in. Actually, I'm going to add in both balloons. I don't know why. I just thought that looked cool. Actually, do you know what'll look even cooler? If the balloon is actually pulling up the horsey. Just torn him a little bit. He'll be falling. I don't know why. Looks like a pinata, but I like it. Anyway, there we go. That's my week using a very, very old kikki.K collection. If someone knows what the name of this is, please let me know. I'm really excited to have that pattern paper. I think I'll make some really pretty cards out of that because it's really nice backgroundy paper. So I think it'll look really cool in some cards. But I just wanted to just do something old school, a little bit different. Let me know what you think though, leave it down below, or of course you can find me on my socials. I do post a lot on my social medias, so make sure you're following me if you want to keep up to date with what's going on with me. Don't forget to give this one a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic, fantastic week, and I'll catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!